Hello, viewers, and welcome back to... Nope, don't welcome back to Duskers. Okay, well, I'm going to try to relaunch it. Yeah. Duskers has crashed now twice on me. Twice, and then a third time at the start of this video. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it'll be smooth throughout the rest of this video. But, unfortunately, the first time it crashed... I just started recording. I decided to start a new video, and then... well, long story short, the Chapitulus has been... The visited thing has now been flipped to true, despite the fact that we didn't get anything out of it, because as soon as I boarded the ship, the game crashed. So, that sucks a lot, basically. We just got robbed, and it will not allow me to revisit the ship. Despite the fact that literally no change... We didn't get out of the airlock before the game crashed. So I'm pretty frustrated about that. This is a stable, healthy ship that could very well have been a good new ride for us, since we're looking for a new ship. We're just going to have to hope that the Vanguard, which has a misspelled name, is even better. Truth be told, feeling a little salty about that. Alright, let's get in there. I don't know why you can't revisit ships that you've already... I mean, I'm guessing that it has to do with the fact that they don't store a lot of state information, but they should fix it. Because that's definitely... It is definitely not functioning right now in a way that is sensible. Alright. Oh my god, John, go around. Annoying. Alright, so we want to try to get this ship clear. Oh, why did I didn't mean to type generator, I meant to type gather. I guess let's pop the motion sensor. Okay. We got a couple of clean reads, but that doesn't mean the rooms are clean. God damn it. Alright, well... The fungus means, I think, that there's basically no way for us to commandeer this ship. I have not yet found a good way to get a ship actually clear of this stuff. It seeps into the walls, it comes back after you've eliminated all of it that is visible on a ship. We had that happen with a ship recently where we airlocked a bunch of it and then it started reappearing in those rooms. Yeah, I think that there's no way to get this ship clear with the fungus. That's a real shame. I guess, okay. We have maybe one option. 17. Maybe one option. I'm gonna move John, like, as far away from the walls that stuff is going to come through as possible. Ooh. Oh, right. Okay, I'm very happy to find a new drone body. Right, what do you have? An interface module. I am a huge fan of those. Huh. Actually, let me get that. Let me trade out my sensor for that. I wonder if we can make the shipboard systems destroy a significant portion of that stuff. Actually, no, never mind. Because there's no guns in the rooms that we know it's coming from. Let's try to make sure that none of it is creeping in. There we go. I want it. Okay, so bad reads. We have a bad read on this room too. think we're probably not going to be able to commandeer this because I don't know of any way to get rid of the fungus. Aside from airlocking every room that it's in. But even that, I don't know that that would actually get rid of all of it because maybe it lives in the structure of the ship, you know? Let's try this. Let's see if we get any readings here. Okay. Let's see if the fungus has taken over this room. Hopefully not. Oh, okay, it is not for the moment. Interface. Right, and we'll turn on the defenses. Awesome. Okay, so... oh, sorry about that. Turning my phone off because I was getting called and I'm trying to record here, man. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I should turn the defenses back off before I go over there. Okay. Just gonna have to navigate by instruments for a moment here. We'll turn off the defenses. Open D9. Nav 1 to R4. I don't know what we killed, but I'm hoping that it was a robot that has deposited a lot of scrap. And it looks like that was in fact the case. Sweet. And so this room should be clear. Indeed. Alright. Well, that wasn't the safest thing I've ever done going through there, but, alright, we're fine. I've only been using this keyboard forever. Why should I know what the letter L is? Yep, that's true. Firmly installed. Huh, okay, well then, what's the difference between firmly installed and permanent, I wonder? Like, I wonder if it's possible actually for us to remove that if we could commandeer the ship. And I bet that it is. I bet that's the difference. Okay. So still no fungus seeping into this room. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we might be able to pull this off. We'd have to airlock basically the whole left half of the ship. Give this a minute. I'm very curious what will happen if the ship defenses meet with the fungus. My suspicion is that the fungus is immune to damage from bullets, because why wouldn't it be? It doesn't really make a lot of sense for you to be able to shoot it to death. I don't know. I guess I don't know for sure that the shipboard defenses have unlimited ammo. Okay, well, that's looking pretty compelling. Let's see if it is indeed safe. It looks pretty safe, though. Okay. Actually, let's do this so that we can keep door 9 closed. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I have to not close the other door in order for this to work. Okay. E5 open. I don't know that it's really like a thing really worth doing to keep door 9 closed, but it's like it's very, very slightly safer. Also, out of curiosity. Okay, we got a couple more rooms. But, unfortunately, we don't have control over room 7 now. That's what I was hoping, was that I'd be able to power this side of the ship this way. Okay, let me try something. No, no good reading in room 7. So how am I going to figure out if that room is safe or not? If room 11 is safe or not? If I had access to door 14, I would have a lot of options. Not having access to door 14 is really crappy. Alright, well here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait a few seconds until I think anything that's in 11 would have moved. I'm going to take a little bit of a chance, because I think at this point we're in a position where we can't afford to play conservatively. That's my feeling. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try, Oh, I don't actually have access to those doors if this isn't powered, though. Okay. We're gonna try to clean this ship out. Honestly, D10 as well. Let's see if we can get it. And if we can't get it, I feel like I've gotten everything of value that I'm getting out of this ship anyway, so... I don't know that... Here's a problem. I don't know that the ship will be... the important parts of the ship will be exposed to... Oh my god. Alright, A1, 2... Is this room still free of this stuff? Looks like it. I don't know that I have the ability to get enough of the room sucked out of the airlock before... before room 4 gets a serious dose of radiation, yeah. Okay. Shit. Now that room's irradiated, I wonder if the ship is even commandeerable anymore. And there's no way for me to do this in a way that wipes out the infestation of the stuff in room 5 anyway. Yeah, this was not actually even a useful experiment. Whatever, let's get out of here. We got some resources. Out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, it doesn't hurt to type it. Alright. Well, I'm super pissed about the fact that we did not even get the chance to try to commandeer this ship. I'm really annoyed. You should be able to visit something even if it's been visited. Alright, well that means that we're not going to find a way of boarding outposts for a long time, probably. Well, I guess we just move on to this. The really frustrating thing is that this overload system on our ship serves no purpose. But there's no way to get it out. I want to sell it really badly. Alright, well, Space Station Class A. Class A means large, I believe, and that means a lot of potential for loot. Oh boy. Okay, so I really like that Luke has 4 slots, but his vision is fading. I think I have to scrap one of these drones because I really want to get that interface module working. That's an incredibly valuable module. I think I'm going to scrap Luke. And we're going to turn this guy into our gather drone. I'd love to have 3 drones and be able to do motion sensor stuff, but I just don't think we can afford it right now. Be able to do motion sensor stuff more effectively, I mean. Yeah, this is what it looks like, I think. The interface module is incredibly powerful. Sorry, this one. I don't have the option of repairing his video signal. That's... Oh, because I don't have enough scrap, that's why. So let's scrap him. Put a point of hit points into Twiki. And then... repair this module. Alright. I really, really like interface modules. Let's do it. Using shipboard defenses to eliminate enemies is really powerful. Yep, looks pretty large. And there's a drone. New guy has a wacky selection and interaction sound. Okay, shipboard defenses. I'm happy to see that. The other thing that's nice about interface modules, aside from the fact that they let you use shipboard defenses, is that they can let you use the shipboard scanning as well. So you can sometimes get the benefit of a scan module out of them. Okay, so we have hostiles. Interface module, please. Our interface panel? Nope. Okay. Oh, that's a 3. So we got a lot of bad reads. I'm not happy about that. We need good information from our motion sensor. Like that information. Once we find an interface module, we're going to be in a really great position. Or an interface panel, rather. Okay. Well. God damn it, there was a terminal in that room. We were completely dead-ended as far as safe rooms go. There's a terminal, though. Oh, right, this room's not actually powered. So door 13. Okay, well, now that we have this ability... Okay. That's not very useful. We're actually running kind of low on motion sensors. I should have refilled it. I need a functional interface terminal. One that's powered. Come on. Alright. But at least now that we have a room where we can sit in and operate doors and sketch this out. Unfortunately, the thing that was in room 7, we couldn't really get around anyway. Door 35. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. I think that's a pretty good sign that that room over there is not infested with monsters. It also doesn't have a power inlet. Where the hell are all the power inlets? There's a huge portions of this ship that are not accessible. Including all kinds of terminals. And we can't, I can't operate any of this shit. Okay, the main video signal is failing. Great. So this doesn't give me... I need that to start working again, like... I actually can't do my job without it. So we're just gonna have to wait. It's kind of not interesting for you guys, I apologize. But the main video signal is necessary for the next part of the plan, because I can't see what the door numbers are, and I cannot afford to drop the motion sensor just to go over there and see. I need to see what the door numbers are. Door 35 being broken means that we don't have a way of testing that room, unfortunately. Okay. But we can do this. See if we have a real read here. Okay. Oh, that's my least favorite sound. Actually. Alright, it's good information. It's not useful yet, but it's good information. Usually that creaking sound, yeah, is followed by that. That's what I was waiting for, to see where the rupture was going to be. Okay, so... that's a pretty bad room for it to be in, honestly. Give this another couple of seconds, because that's a large room and I want to make sure that whatever it is has time to get bored and wander into room 4. But it's starting to look to me like there's maybe not anything in there. Except maybe a power inlet? Fingers crossed. That would be nice. Go see. Well, damn it. And inconclusive readings everywhere. Ugh. Alright, so what's my plan for accessing... what's my plan for accessing more rooms now? We can no longer use room 30 or door 36 to move whatever's in room 5 out, because it will flood room 5 with radiation. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to move the ship around to airlock 11, I think. I can unflag this room, I guess. Right, and assuming whatever was in here is not, I don't know, space-proof. Okay, and we actually have access to this room. We actually have, like, power to this room. Okay, so shipboard defenses on. Actually, does that help us anymore? There was a thing in room 7, it's dead. There was a thing in room 5, it's dead. And we don't actually have for sure readings on anything else, do we? I can't remember. I think there was a thing in room 11. Give that a moment to... Like, we got no good reads anywhere. And we can't use the turret in room 6 to kill stuff because... Okay, yeah, there we go. Killed it in the doorway. That's remarkable, considering that there's no way for it to have done that. And whatever it is, must have moved like to right here and then stopped and waited to be killed. The fact that that's even possible tells us, though, that it's either one of those leaping scary things that we had to capture with the quarantine upgrade, or that it's a robot. Because if it was a swarm, there's no way any member of the swarm is small enough to have been visible but also still blocking the doorway. So if it's a robot, that could be good for us. Trying to figure out what information I have from what's happening right now. Using my brain to deduce things is not actually trivial in this circumstance. So, what options do I have? I could pull the generator, drop a sensor in this room. Yeah, I think we have to. Alright. So, dock A1. This is kind of tedious, but there's so much space left on this thing that I really don't want to leave without making every attempt to recover things. Actually, hold on, I have a thing for this. Okay. We'll just use the sensor if the motion detector is not going to play along. It's a pretty long room, the room that's behind, through that door, so I want to give this a second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew it would be. But I had no way of knowing if the thing had left the room, unfortunately. Okay, don't really have another option. I'm annoyed that it attacked the sensor. Why is the sensor large enough to be obviously attacked? Why don't we have smaller sensors? Something a little bit more inconspicuous. We don't really have a choice but to do it again. About 15. I think that it probably got flushed out the airlock. I don't think it had enough time to get back through door 50. Alright, well, I think anything in room 8 would have moved out pretty quickly. It's a small room. Give this a moment, and then I feel comfortable doing this. A lot of stuff living on this ship. Well, let's close all the doors. I feel like we're good. Right. Door 15 to room 8. Okay. And it just has defenses. I was hoping for a ship scan, but no such luck. Why did I do that? I knew I was trying to go through that door. The brain is focused on food. That's why I'm really hungry. Finally, a new power inlet. Okay. How about I do... The ship redocked. I am... Okay. I thought that if a command hit an error... Yeah. I thought that if a command hit an error, it would stop the sequence. Oh, the door locks... The airlock's not even powered anymore. Well, that's a crappy way to learn that thing, but it's a good thing to know. So, if a sequence contains a command that cannot be executed, the rest of the commands will execute. I did not know that. I thought that this line would stop since there was an error, and I wasn't expecting the ship to start to redock immediately. And so I opened airlock 1 so that I could then execute the command again. Alright, so I don't have any ability to progress anymore on this ship, right? That's not true, actually. Let's redock to airlock 7. Okay, well... I'm pretty sure that what's going to happen here is that I'm going to have to restart because I don't have enough scrap to continue. So I don't really care if there's an enemy in this room or not. Okay, what do you have? You have a scan. I don't care about that. And the tow module, of course, was on the drone that is now dead. Okay, this is one thing that I can definitely do. And then we're out of here. And let's see if it is possible to recover from that mistake, because that was pretty bad. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yep. Okay, we are at 8 scrap. Modifications. We could create a new generator. If we did, what would that mean? It would mean that we would only have one drone. We'd have to... No, that's not safe. What we'd have to do is go to the generator, operate the generator, open all of the doors between our current room and any room that we want to enter. It gives me very few ways. Yeah, I think we're just gonna scrap this game and start a new one with tomorrow's episode. So thanks for sticking around, watching me screw up. That was really bad. Come back tomorrow for the start of a new game. We got all kinds of information. Hopefully, we can continue to find out new things, and we'll see you then.